Guys, just look at this. This is the first time I've seen this game look truly clear in virtual reality. And when it works, it looks incredible. So in this video, I'll show you how I got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 running with Steam Link and the latest FSR 4.1 on my SteamOS machine. This should work on Windows too, but Radeon drivers kept crashing every couple of minutes for me, so I switched to SteamOS. I'll show how to set up both systems later in the video. But first, let me show you why FSR 4.1 is such a big deal here. Everything looks normal with FSR 4.1, right? But let's switch to the default FSR 3 that Microsoft uses. And suddenly it looks like we're flying underwater. You can see it best on the ground. Look at the trees rippling, even the runway. The whole image looks like it's swimming. And this happens with both FSR and DLSS. Now let's switch back to FSR 4.1. And it's honestly like magic. Trees finally look like trees again. The runway is stable. No flicker, no double vision. The game finally looks the way it should. This is honestly the best I've ever seen MSFS 2024 look, both in VR and on a flat screen. All the cockpit buttons look normal, and the gauges are perfectly readable. Switch back to FSR 3 and we're back to swimming underwater again, which might not look that bad on a small monitor, but in VR, it feels like drunken vision. That's how this game has looked for me for years, on both Nvidia and Radeon cards. Switch back to FSR 4.1 and everything becomes clean again. You can see far into the distance and the world finally looks photorealistic. You do need to disable contact shadows to remove this outline around the plane. And if I really try to break it, I can still spot a tiny bit of ghosting on the rudder and the antenna. But that's really nitpicking. The important part is flying, and being able to read all the gauges clearly while seeing the world sharply in the distance. And I'm only playing on a Quest Pro right now. I might have to dust off my Play for Dream headset and try this game in 4K micro OLED. By the way, I'm using my Virpil Cadet flight stick. I'll link my video about it if you're curious. And yes, it works perfectly on Linux with SteamOS. Now sometimes you might notice weird glitches in the world. I'm not even sure where those come from, because they only appear in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and only during some sessions. It feels like the Microsoft servers suddenly decide to stream Minecraft maps instead. You can have the best hardware in the world, but if the game struggles to stream the map, well, suddenly you're playing Minecraft Flight Simulator. Anyway, let's talk about how to enable FSR 4.1 in MSFS 2024. All the files and the full written guide are on the Panda Discord in the SteamOS channel. Basically, download the FSR 4.1 DLL and the optiscaler files. Open the optiscaler zip, go to your game folder and drag all the files into the main game directory. Overwrite everything. Then run setup.bat on Windows or setup Linux on SteamOS. Make sure the Linux script is executable, and then just type 1 to select the first option. I'm not using an Nvidia GPU, and I'm not interested in emulating DLSS. That's it. The script sets everything up automatically. Then copy the FSR 4.1 DLL into the game folder as well. When you launch the game, Optiscaler will show a message telling you to press the Insert key. Open the menu, select FSR 3.x as the hook, and then choose FSR 4.1 as the injected upscaler. And that's literally it. If you're running SteamOS or Linux, you can even run FSR 4.1 on older RDNA 3 GPUs. Just check the Optiscaler README if you need to add the extra compatibility files for non-9000 series GPUs. And yeah, this is FSR 4.1. It finally makes the game look great in both VR and flat screen. And the best part is that it doesn't only work in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Any game with FSR 3.x support should work with FSR 4.1 using Optiscaler. Even better, there are rumors that AMD might add official support in future drivers, letting you select newer FSR versions directly from Adrenaline on Windows. And on SteamOS, Valve will eventually add an FSR toggle to the quick menu. Personally, I couldn't even keep the game running in VR on Windows. It kept crashing every couple of minutes. But on SteamOS, I was finally able to record this entire video without problems. And honestly, the more I use SteamOS, the less I want to deal with Windows at all. Anyway, thanks for watching. All links to my flying gear, the FSR files, and the setup guide are in the video description. And if you want to try SteamOS, check out this video next.
Whoa, banking right. The sim feels so real. Yeah, the visuals are spot on. Watch that mountain ridge. Climbing now. Whoa, turbulence. Hold on.
Zombies! They're outside!
I see that. Stay calm. Ice crashing out. Stacks. Oh, he's got his stacks there. He's breaking the window.
What are you doing?
What's going on?